Pittsburgh coming off 2 consecutive emotional victories over AFC North opponents. Here comes the opportunity for a letdown game. Hey, how are you, folks? Jason Horowitz, NFL.com's Pat Kirwan. Glad to be with you. It is 7-2 Pittsburgh, right there tied for the second best record in the AFC, and 1-8 New York, the Jets, coming off a bye, which means they've had a week to get Kellen Clemens some more practice. They've had some chance to watch the Steelers. How much does that help this Jets offense, which hasn't been very good?
I don't think it's going to help an awful lot. You're playing the Pittsburgh Steelers, who really think of themselves as a team in a run for the Super Bowl this year, and Kellen Clemens doesn't have a lot of experience. He's going against Ben Roethlisberger, who has what? 22 touchdown passes, and he's got a back behind him that cranks out 100-yard games better than any back in the league right now.
And that Pittsburgh defense is first in the NFL in everything. I mean, that's the other aspect of this, is they get to the quarterback. Kellen Clemens is going to see a lot of things he hasn't seen, even though he's had the week.
Now, he plays on a team with a 34 defense, but not the Pittsburgh 34 defense, not the kind of pressure they can apply with both their inside backers and their outside backers. Guy like Kellen Clemens, you could see a lot of inside linebacker pressure. Flush him out of the pocket. Let's see if he can see down the field when he's out there and get some delay blitz from the outside guys. I think they'll be very, very aggressive with him. Talk to Mike Tomlin about his team. I said, you worried about a letdown? He goes, we don't play other teams. We think about ourselves when we prepare. It really doesn't matter to us who the opponent is. It's about how we execute. He's got a very nice way of getting his team ready. I'd be shocked if there was a letdown.
You talked about Ben Roethlisberger, and with the way he's played the last couple of weeks, people in the past have said they can't win if he throws 30 times, and the numbers have shown that. But he brought them back last week in the game against Cleveland and got them to the victory in the second half. What did Tomlin say about Roethlisberger?
You know, he recognizes, and a lot of us who are watching Ben see the same thing. This guy has growth and development. He is not the guy that was out there kind of floundering around in the Super Bowl, then coming off the motorcycle thing, having a bad year. This is a guy that's really sees the field now, can stay in the pocket when he wants to, find the second and third read. Last week he got outside the pocket, and he's promised the coaches that he's not going to flush out every time trying to create a play like a touch football game. He really has become a complete player and a very dangerous player, and he actually looked like he could run. Now, he told me, I asked Ben last year, he said, why don't you run more? And he said, I'm not very fast. I like to move around the back, but I don't think I can get down the field and do anything. Last week, he surprised all of us with a big run.
Yeah, 30-yard scramble for a touchdown run. You know what that means? The Cleveland defense is slower than he is. That's what that means. The one other aspect of this is that Ben Roethlisberger, he's put himself out there as, not himself, but people have put him out there now with the elite quarterbacks. Would you see the same thing?
Well,
is he there yet?
He's probably one of the best quarterbacks in the league, but we're always quick to try to say, is he as good as Brady? No. Is he as good as Peyton? No. Forget all that. He doesn't need to be that good. He's got a tremendous supporting cast, good receivers, a terrific tight end, a great running game, a good offensive line. He's better than he was when they won the Super Bowl. That should excite Steeler fans. He's up against a Jet defense with 9 measly sacks all year. They're not going to get to Ben. Ben's going to sit in the pocket and have all day to find players and score points, and that's what he's going to do.
Yeah, we'll see how that works out. I agree with you. They're going to run it up on the Jets. But let's throw all those numbers into the computer here and see how it works out. 10,000 tests, 10,000 results. It's the AccuScore prediction. Here's what it has for this game. And no surprise, it is a large margin. 85% of the time, the Steelers came out on top. I think they're going to blow them out. But there is a chance for a letdown, and the Jets are coming off the bye. I know you like Pittsburgh, but is it a blowout?
I'm always afraid to use expressions like blowouts. These are NFL players, and those guys have a lot of pride, and the Jets know their season's over, so they can create in their minds a mini-series. This is it. This is the game that counts the most. This could redefine us. Watch for the Jets to play this game hard. Watch for it to be a slow start for Pittsburgh, but over time they'll wear them down. Why? Because the Jets can't stop the run either. They're 4.5 a carry. They're giving up. And so now if you even force them to passing situations, it'll get worse for the Jets. I think in the second half, you'll see the Steelers just pull away.
They can't stop the pass either. So against a balanced offensive attack, that doesn't work very well. The game starts at 4:05 p.m. Eastern on CBS. And for more on this one or any other here in Week 11, be sure to stay with CBSSports.com with everything else on the CBS Audience Network. For Pat Kirwan, I'm Jason Horowitz. Take care.